Hey everyone, so I'm doing another vlog today and I'm heading to the gym. So Nathan has the car today and I'm just kind of walking. It's not far from our house, probably like a 20-minute walk. So that's cardio before I get in there. I'll do some more cardio, but mostly we're gonna do some floor work, stretches, abs, core, and then we will do more stretching and maybe stairs. So I'll take you guys along. And I really like this gym. I used to be at Pure Gym and now we're at the Gym Group. So I just wanted to show you guys around. Another day in my life. We're in the city. You hear the Walhalla behind me. So I'll see you inside. I love the Gym Group and I've been going there for a while now. And the first thing I do is I start with planks to activate my core and kind of warm up. And I hold that for as long as I can. And then I do some cat and cow stretches on my spine. And this is what I learned from doing yoga for so many years. It also is a great workout and a warm up just to get that spine activated. Then I'm able to do a balancing act where I take opposite sides, my arm and my leg, and hold it for as long as I can. And that activates the core as well. Then I reach back to get a deeper stretch and bind and pull, and as you can see, my spine is elongated throughout. Then I do some more cat and cow stretches, and then from there I'm going to be doing some leg lifts. This is great for activating the inner and outer thigh as well as the buttocks. So I do about 12 on each leg about 3 times. Then I go into a deep pigeon pose. This is from yoga as well. So I kind of combine my warm up with yoga poses and stretches. And this is great for your thighs as well as your groin area. And then I bind to go deeper on both sides. And I hold this anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute. That's one of my favorite stretches. It's great for the hips. Next, I'm doing abs. So I do some of these leg exercises, which is activating my core. I switch it up. I go from side to side, and I do 12 on each leg. Okay guys, so I just finished doing some floor work. As you guys can see, did some stretches, did some abs, did some core, did some yoga slightly, and now I'm going to get into weights. I want to do arms and backs today, and I'll show you hopefully a few of those workouts if I can get my camera together. These are the machines that I chose today, and I'm really going for upper arms and back. So I love this. Of course, it's activating my biceps and my triceps. And then this one's really good for your back. It's like a row machine. So I do about 12 sets 3 times. I've been able to get all the way up to 70 pounds. This is something that's called a back extension. So I love this as well, especially if you have back pain. These are crunches on a machine, which are really challenging. And now I'm doing dumbbells. So I'm activating both of my sides and arms by spinning it in a circle clockwise and counterclockwise. And then I'm going to go into some really deep lunges with it. I'm doing 10 pounds right now on this big dumbbell weight, cowbell, I would say. And then not only do I squat, but I swing it. So that activates my back, that activates my neck, my shoulders, and my legs all in one workout, which I love. Last, I complete with tapping out on these battle ropes. So I do 2 sets where I'm just squatting and holding the squat. And then on my last set, I do actual squats to stay like active and challenging. And then I hold the squat towards the end. So guys, I just left the gym. Like I said, I did some floor work, some cardio, some abs. I did some machines, some weights for my arms and back. And I just left the Gym Group. And now I'm waiting on Nathan. He's gonna come pick me up and take me home. But I think I want to share the differences between the UK and the US. So yeah. So the first difference I can think of between London and Florida is the fact that there's no air condition in these people's homes here. I mean, I think 1%, which is the top 1% of the population have AC because it's always room temperature compared to Florida. As you know, it gets like 100 degrees. Here it's like average 50 to 70 degrees, which is like under 25 Celsius all the time. I think that is a blessing and a curse, because when it does get hot, like today's a hot day, it feels good until it gets like too hot, and then you have no way to cool down unless you go to the grocery store, which I believe is air conditioned due to food reasons, right? Another thing that's different, unless you have an Aldi where you live, is you have to pay for all your own grocery, like bags. So no, the person is not bagging your groceries ever in the UK, and if they do, you have to bag them yourself, and you pay like 60p or 60 cents for the actual bag. So if you have Aldi, you're kind of used to that, but you know, Aldi's cheap for a reason, right? But all of the UK is doing this 2030 agenda green type of thing, and so no bags are here, which I find, I guess, is a luxury now back in Florida to have grocery bags. The last thing that's very different is the police here are less hands-on. In Florida, when you're driving around, you're always aware of where the police are. It's just mandatory to stay safe and be in compliance. In the UK, your biggest enemy is cameras, okay? There's a camera on every single block, every single corner, just monitoring you. If your car is not up to MOT standards, which is also new, meaning you have to get an inspection once a year and pay an MOT fee, and if you fail, your car gets flagged, and those cameras will flag you everywhere you go after that MOT failure. So that's scary and terrifying, because you literally just get like letters in the mail. In Florida, we might have like once in every city a red light that's recording you, but in the UK, every highway is recording you, and if you're going over the speed limit, you just get a ticket in the mail on the highway, which is really scary because it can drop from 60 miles an hour all the way down to 30 without a warning. You just better be paying attention, or you're gonna get flagged and you're gonna get a ticket sent right to your house, and there's no way to fight it because the AI is on you. So those are the things that I can think of that are like very different from Florida that I don't really enjoy. AC, grocery bag challenges, and basically not having to deal with police, which is a plus, but then fighting computers, which is terrifying. So that's my little update on what I think is different between Florida and London. So I'm going to end this vlog here. If you guys have anything else you want to know about my move to the UK, and I'm going to be moving abroad again, so there's a lot of travel in my life as of right now. Feel free to ask me in the comments. I will continue to share tidbits of my life. This year I've been on a hiatus of just relaxing. I was completely burnt out from overworking for like my whole life basically. So now that I have an amazing man in my life, and I get to rest a lot more and just spend time with my dog Aura. If you guys know me, you know my little dog Aura. I'll show her in all of our like park adventures, because the parks here are fabulous. But if you want to know more, stay tuned, and I'll see you on the next vlog. Bye.